We are the Constitutional Literacy and Service Initiative, or CLASI for short. CLASI focuses on developing critical education programs based on the Constitution. CLASI then takes these programs to schools and community centers around South Africa and makes learning about the Constitution fun, relevant, and meaningful. We facilitate workshops, teacher trainings, public debates, and moot competitions about the Constitution. Our main focus area is with high school learners and communities in and around the Western Cape, Eastern Cape, and Gauteng, but we would like to spread our work to other parts of South Africa as well. The Constitution is the supreme law of South Africa. It has a Bill of Rights, which includes the right to equality, freedom of expression, access to housing, education, access to information, and human dignity, among many other rights. It structures the relationship between the government and the people of South Africa and the relationships between the ordinary South Africans and those living in South Africa. It is a kind of birth certificate for the new South Africa, a model of the kind of society we would like to live in and the kind of values we hope to personally adopt. Even though it has been over 2 decades since South Africa became a constitutional democracy, a majority of South Africans continue to be unaware of their constitutional rights and how these rights can positively affect their everyday lives. Many people also do not realize that they can play a role in how the Constitution is interpreted for the betterment of their communities. This general lack of awareness, together with high levels of violence, corruption, and inequality, make it important for CLASI and others to make the circle bigger and to make constitutional education and training more available to the communities for whom it is meant. We stand on the shoulders of organizations such as Black Sash, Street Law, and the hundreds of community-based advice officers who have been working for a long time to provide communities access to justice and rights-based literacy. CLASI hopes that our work will lead to conversations that will help people who have been silenced find and use their own voice. We aim to build bridges across differences and where there is conflict to promote its non-violent resolution. CLASI never shies away from controversial issues, but it aims to create a safe space where communities of learners and adults can debate important social and political issues with mutual respect and dignity. We also seek to encourage the development of a critical consciousness and analysis. This means it is important for us that young and older people question what is happening around them and feel empowered to identify possible solutions. We help young and older people to find their place in society and see how they can make a real contribution to their communities. We try to assist them translate words into positive action that leads to more justice for their communities. We also hope to develop important skills such as reading, writing, speaking, and engaging in dialogue. We believe these skills will assist the people with whom we work in whatever future path they choose for themselves. CLASI provides ongoing training to law students from 7 law schools around South Africa. These law students facilitate the workshops we hold in schools and community centers as part of their community service. We provide coaches to learners eager to enter the annual National Schools Moot Court competition. A moot court is a special kind of debate where participants receive a constitutional case about a real issue facing young people in South Africa. Participants make their best arguments to a panel of judges where each argument is supported by the law. We also run holiday workshops in partnership with other organizations that share our common purpose and mission. We host the Imagination Workshop, where art meets the Constitution, as well as the Constitution Camp or Con-Camp, where learners spend a week focused on Constitution-based activities. We host the Heritage Program, where learners capture and share the oral histories of forgotten heroes in their communities. At these workshops, learners have the opportunity to cross boundaries and get to know other young people from different schools and communities. For learners, we are introducing a community service project where learners will be encouraged to identify an issue in their schools or communities and come up with a way to address this issue. We are also introducing an arts project where learners will have the opportunity to use creative expression to explore social issues related to the Constitution. For communities, we accept invitations to run workshops based on the constitutional issues of most importance to residents. We will also be introducing a holiday program in which law students will spend time staying in rural communities and supporting the work of community advice officers. For teachers, we accept invitations to train life orientation and/or history teachers on how to better integrate and implement constitutional education into their classrooms. CLASI also partners with other organizations, universities, and government to advocate for more accessible and effective constitutional literacy programs. Do you have an interest in the law, politics, or current affairs? Would you like to know how you can use the South African Constitution to benefit you and your community? Would you like to improve your speaking, writing, and analytical skills? Do you know of a school or community center that would like to host our workshops? Come and speak to us about how you can get involved. If we don't have a chapter or club in your community and/or school, please make contact with us and we will see how we can help you build opportunities in your location. Our physical address is 85 Main Road, Muizenberg, Cape Town. You can contact Matali Jane, Project Director, at 079-103-4456 or email her at mjain.sa@gmail.com. Add our social media contacts like Facebook and Twitter and visit our website at www.clasi.org.za.